Alrighty, guys, it's 3:30 this Thursday, August 20th. Time to wrap it up. And okay, so we got one leg low, one leg lower, a couple of legs. The first one happened started at the 1 o'clock hour, started heading lower, little pause, and at the 2 o'clock hour, we got the second leg down. And since then, it's just been going sideways. So driving it lower, step at a time, so grinding this to the downside. So still pulling back. You can see that we are still retracing this move out of the middle. We'll see how far they're going to take it. So far, they're still extending into this low volume area. Good support's going to arrive at 76.30. Let's hope it don't go, they don't take it that far down, and then it could start getting pretty gnarly. But right now, we are definitely on the downside. So starting off from the short side again, looking to see if they can see what's going to happen here in the overnight, but. Right now, it started off pretty good. Well, it started off pretty gnarly, and then it turned into be a pretty sloppy day. And now in the afternoon, we got that final little move to the downside here in I period. So that kind of sucked, but then, oh well, whatever. I did not try to trade it. I was watching it, and I could not make up my mind after all that slop. It's hard to start thinking and doing a go with type of trade on the downside. Um, after that first leg lower, maybe you had a shot, but I already kind of stopped trading it, so I did not try that. On the Nasdaq, that was even worse. That one, the 1 o'clock hour, that was even sloppier. So the only good trade came in here late in at the 2 o'clock hour, and they really ran it lower pretty hard. And that was also like 4 bars, 5 bars of hard selling, and then that was it. And now they're retracing that, so not easy to trade this late in the session. But I would start off range bound with a bias to the downside right now. And the way it looks, right? The way it looks, so far they're still extended to the downside. So I'm trading this on the short side, looking to sell strength, rotations down. If they can get up on the ES past that E print, that's 77.20s, or on the Nasdaq past that's 460s, the high of the day session, we may have a shot at turning this around. But right now, I'm not counting on it. I'm just going to see how weak it's going to get. So yes, the net after a nice little rally here going into August, finally getting that little weakness and just slowly grinding it to the downside, not selling off in a panic way, but just grinding it. So we'll see. There's a lot of stuff out there to worry about, the world of worries. So yes, took one trade on the Nasdaq. That was a shakeout. That was that little buy opportunity down here at the first, a little bounce bar. Some could have been a nice trade if they hadn't ran it a little bit lower. Because this one was up here. I think I got. Yeah, I think I got on this one on the upside, and then they ran it lower here, and then they took it even lower. So it was a good setup, but it's kind of aggressive, and I wasn't going to after start taking it lower. I wasn't going to try it again, but they just reversed that hard after that. So if you try a short trade there, and go with upper trade, you had just been caught on the wrong side of this. And the ES took a one trade there too, and that was earlier on. That was this guy right there. That was so as to start drifting lower. I tried a short trade, did not have to repair. Was almost repairing that trade. Then they had a pretty good trade going there before they knocked me out, and so I just didn't try it. All that slop during the day, all the way up to like 1 o'clock, it was just it takes you. It can it kind of turns you off. So, and when things start happening, you're kind of not really quite ready for it. So anyway, so two trades, two shakeouts really, and that was it. Up 8.75 and buck 50. Not much to cheer for there. Finally, on the bonds, one market is kind of retracing most of the stuff from yesterday. That kind of sucked too. So they did this buyback program. They increased that. That's what happened yesterday, and the market popped. And then I just gave everything back, and then I'll back up a little bit. So, all right, we'll see. One market, bond vigilantes. Who knows? Going to be back at this again. So I would start off range bound. I would probably stay on the long side of this, given that they didn't take out the 109s. They retraced the whole thing, and now they're back up again a bit. So there may be an opportunity here for them to, if the government is not supporting the market and artificially holding things together, then they're probably going to see the higher prices on the bonds here because that's what they want to have happen. If they don't, if they start taking out the 109, that means that even if the government is trying to hold this up, they're still failing, and that would be a bad sign. Right now, I'm starting off range bound with a slight bias to the upside. So I'm going to buy against that 109.8s and 109s for rotations up. No trades on the bonds today. I did take a silver trade today. That was earlier on today. I got short. That was this silver trade over here. After this run up here, I got short up in the upper channel, got out a little bit below the midpoint. They took it quite a bit lower. So always, it was the time you get out a little bit early. So and then when they ran it hard to the downside. So and when the time you sit in it and give it some room, it's the time they kind of manage to get back up again and knock you out. So frustrating that happens. It's hard to find that medium. It seems like it every time you try it, you're going to be on the wrong side of that thing. So anyway, I got my 19 bucks out of that trade. That's not bad. All right, so it says 325, but that was I had in negative 16 balance to start with, so about 1925 right now. All right, so that's it for me. Back to the ES and the Nasdaq, and let's see if we get a little bit of strength. Nasdaq looks like they're trying to trade higher. The ES is just not cooperating, just holding here. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll leave it there. I'll see you back in the morning, Friday, August 21st. See if we can go at this all over again. All right, guys. See you in the morning. Later.